Did you ever wonder what makes great leaders stand out? It's not just common sense. It's their revolutionary ideas that challenge the status quo. These visionaries see a brighter, fairer future and rally others to join them in making it a reality. Ready to find out how you can think like a visionary and make an impact? Welcome to the Compounding Mindset, brought to you by Axis Mutual Fund. I'm Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And let me help you revolutionize how to build good habits that compound into a lifetime of good health and wealth. Today, let's talk about a revolutionary leader who believed in the power of nonviolence. Nonviolence isn't a tactic, it's a core principle in many cultures and regions, from ahimsa in Jainism and Buddhism to Sufi traditions in Islam. While peaceful protests have deep historical roots, one inspiring Indian leader and philosopher truly championed nonviolent resistance to drive social and political change. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, this leader was a pivotal figure in spreading the philosophy of rebelling, but peacefully. His journey began from abroad, but it gained worldwide recognition during the Indian independence movement against the British rule. He didn't preach peaceful protests, he practiced it in everyday life through boycott, civil disobedience, peaceful protests. His actions inspired an entire nation and leaders across the globe. Movements of justice and equality, like the civil rights movement in the United States and the fight against apartheid in South Africa, drew inspiration from his unwavering commitment to peaceful resistance. So one man and his revolutionary idea to adapt and use resistance on a large scale moved mountains. This must be your next question. Why is nonviolence a habit we need to inculcate? The underlying principle that comes to mind is not reacting out of your basic lizard brain instinct. Those quick knee-jerk reactions are not the way to go, whether it's life decisions or financial decisions. Here are some game-changing tips for investors and your life. Making smart financial decisions isn't just about luck. It's about being disciplined and strategic. One crucial habit, avoiding impulsive decisions. Here's what you can do. Number one, control your emotions. The stock market is unpredictable, and acting out of fear or greed can lead to buying or selling at the wrong time. Keeping your emotions in check helps protect your long-term investment goals. Number two, think long-term. Especially with dynamic assets like stocks, it's very important to focus on your long-term goals. Don't let the short-term market fluctuations scare you. Stay steady and stick to your plan. Number three, avoid the herd. Just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean that you should. Avoid following the crowd blindly. Number four, minimize costs. Keep transaction costs low to maximize your return. Every little bit saved can add up over time. It's really that simple. Avoid those impulsive actions and boost your long-term success. Much like the revered leader that we were talking about, he and his followers embraced the path of peace. It was all about choosing peaceful solutions, exercising self-control, and not acting on impulse to get that final goal, freedom. Exactly the same with investing. A thoughtful and disciplined approach is key. And where does the power of compounding come in? I'll tell you. Avoiding impulsive reactions to market changes has a compounding effect that's great for long-term financial success. Reinvesting your profits, like capital gains or dividends, accelerates this growth. And over time, this can lead to potential growth. The longer you stay invested, the more powerful the compounding effect becomes. Plus, controlling impulses reduces the risk of selling during market downturns, allowing your portfolio to recover and continue growing. Consistent contributions and a disciplined approach strengthen the compounding effect, helping you achieve your long-term financial goals. So stay calm, stay strategic, and watch your investments grow. I bet you never even realize that sometimes not reacting can snowball into a beneficial chain reaction. That's it for today's edition of the Compounding Mindset with Axis Mutual Fund. Subscribe to this podcast to understand the true power of compounding. I'm Ashdin Doctor, signing off. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.